Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Spelunky 2. I'm on the same seed, but I need to mix things up. After a few runs on and off camera, unsuccessfully trying to get Chi-Lin to fly me out of the top of 6-4, I'd like to do something else. And the seed is still pretty great for doing other things. So let's do said things. I am starting this one from the beginning on camera with live commentary, just to show you kind of how optimized or something it's gotten. It occurred to me, I haven't actually run it this way yet, but since I already know where the black market is, and since I'm about to get spectacles in just a moment on this level, I don't need the Ujat Eye at all. So I can just grab the spectacles and be happy with that. Just let the skeletons walk out of the way. Rescue the dog, although we're not really going to need the health. So it's just kind of a little bit in case we screw something up. Been pretty adept at doing this reasonably quickly. That didn't go exactly where I wanted, actually. Do I pick up? Yeah, that picked up the wrong thing, actually. So let me reorganize these really quick. I had to go and say something about having gotten good at it, and then I go and screw it up. Okay, just to make sure I'm picking up the jetpack first thing, because it's important to be wearing this so that we can fly out of the way, for presumably obvious reasons. But yeah, then we can go ahead and get a number of corpses on here to get one of our gifts. If I'm lucky, yeah, I can get this guy to roll over here. Guess it's not so much luck. I can kind of entice him to come over there pretty straightforwardly. And then there's a number of other corpses on here, but I just need enough to get the Kapala, and I have to kill Yang in order to get into the back. I mean, I guess I could deliver him turkeys in order to get in the back too, but really, who's going to do that? Too much effort. Mole, I really don't like the fact that you're running around over there. Is there any chance you're going to pop out the side? Eh. We'll risk it. Alright, Yang's dead. So now we have Yang and Damsel Doggy, which I think will be all of the corpses that we're going to need on this run. So Damsel Doggy is sold by ton in here. But yeah, there were two things that occurred to me that I could do with the seed that I want to try. One is the spoilery thing. Actually, can I do this? That's Kabbalah. Nice. Alright, and Yang, your corpse can just sit there unneeded. Sorry. I will take some blood, though. Thanks, Turkey. The eggplant. It occurs to me in this run, I've killed Humphead pretty easily. He always drops a present, I believe. And there was an altar on 4-3. So basically 4-2, 4-3 could set me up to get the eggplant. Then I could just do a normal 4-4 and I wouldn't worry about hired hands or anything. I would just try to carry the eggplant on my own. And so I would be seeing a 4-4 that's in the tide pool rather than the Abzu. So it would be something that I hadn't seen. So that's always a little bit scary. But could probably make it work. So we're getting some money here just to make sure that we have plenty of money to spend in the black market. This run usually ends up with excess money, so far as I can tell. Yeah, so presuming I can make it through that one level, then we get to the ice caves, and I can't remember exactly where the Moai head is in the ice caves, but it's usually... Ooh, I almost forgot about that. It's usually right near the top, and so it should be easy to get to. We don't have to save the damsel, but I guess I'll go ahead and save the damsel, since he's right here. Yeah, actually, it hadn't occurred to me. Like, usually I am using... that's not the best place for my shotgun. Let's put it down here so it doesn't fall on my head as I'm pushing this block. Usually... Oops. I angered the shopkeeper. That could be bad. Okay, it's fine. Except for I might not be forgiven now. Let's see if I'm forgiven. I am not. I have been in this situation before. It does not change the terrain generation. I just have to not anger the shopkeepers on the next 2 levels, and then everything will go back to normal, and it's actually not too hard to do. Hi, Sparrow. You're a cool ninja. Sorry to shoot you in the face, but, you know, reasons. I want your blood, and I might want the skeleton key. So the skeleton key, so another thing that I would like to do, other than try to do eggplant stuff with this seed, is to try killing Tusk on 4-1, and then seeing basically what happens on, is it 6-3? Where Madame Tusk's is? I can't even remember right now, or is it 6-2? Whichever one it is. Okay, I said that the terrain generation didn't change, but I was wrong. It has changed here a bit. Presumably as a result of injuring the shopkeeper. So let's be careful. We have slightly different enemy sets here. Okay, there's the shopkeeper though, and he should not be too difficult to deal with, because I can simply fly up here and then run to the exit. And the hired hand shot the other shopkeeper, and that one is not attributed to me as my own fault. So that's not a problem. I do still want to save the sisters so that I have plenty of bombs in case I need them for various adventures unknown. Damsel Doggy's actually staying alive, which is kind of a miracle in this little setup. But good for Damsel Doggy. Not intending to save Damsel Doggy on this one. And yeah, I could still use the money for buying a bunch of bombs in the black market. So I am still going to do the moon challenge here in just a moment. So let's go ahead and pay for that. But yeah, I've gotten good enough at the seed, and it's for a good seed. It's also a reasonably fast seed. I don't love doing this, and I should probably like work out like just how much money I actually need out of here, and maybe not visit as many of these treasure chests as I do. But yeah, for a good seed, it's pretty fast. There aren't dark levels until we get to 4-3. There aren't any extra big levels. There is a arrow trap here that I often get hit by, so let's choose not to get hit by it on this run. And I forget if it's bombs or ropes. There's one other chest over here to the right. So let's get that chest, and then we'll just wear out the pickaxe, because I'm already turning a profit. Oh! Just in case it's bombs. I'm gonna have plenty of bombs, and so, oops. I took damage from the Matic pickaxe head that exploded towards me. It was ropes. Okay. That's fine. I might want some ropes as well, for various reasons. Alright. And so we'll try to pick up blood, because basically I'm not going to be spending the Ankh with the one-way door, since I'm going to be carrying an eggplant, hopefully. Oh, right. So once again, shopkeepers, same strategy, just fly above them and then run to the door. Okay. And we just saw 2 shopkeepers at exits that I usually don't see, so that should forgive me now. So I think I get forgiven right here. Yep, you feel forgiven. Great. I'm choosing to shoot this guy for the blood, although I probably don't actually need it. Yeah, you can never have too much blood. Ouch. Yeah, exactly. When things like that happen. So we'll save Parsnip. That is sister number 2. We're forgiven, so we don't need to worry about shopkeepers anymore. Speaking of, here's a shopkeeper. He's selling a bunch of stuff that I don't really need, with apologies to those guys. Just wanting to grab some blood. Not have to worry about the enemies. We take a shortcut. A little shortcut through here, just to mitigate some risk, and we have plenty of bombs to do it. It also saves time. I'm trying to make it so that I get through this run very quickly in order to get to the endgame content. Yeah, so occasionally using a bomb to save time, for example. Right here! Oh no! That's the ghost pot. Oh, okay, I didn't blow up the ghost pot. The bomb usually goes here, which also does not blow up the ghost pot, although it does get very close. And so the bomb went in a different location, and so that really scared me there for a minute that I was going to hit the ghost spot. It's one of the more tenuous bits of the run. And yeah, so I'm pretty sure I can put a bomb here, also won't hit the ghost spot. And then that gets me over to here, which is where the black market entrance is. I was trying to figure out why the Ivujat wasn't ticking for me, and then I realized it's because I don't have the Ivujat. It's a good reason. And then I do want to save the third sister before I go into their wherever, and yeah, just kind of waste some bombs to do it. Alright, so there is Parmesan. Now we can head into the black market. We have only 60-something thousand gold. Like, sometimes I have like 70,000. If I'm working harder at getting all the gold, but there's also the scarab beetles in here. Like, there's enough money to get all the things that we want. Okay, I'm gonna try not to walk into the thorns to the right, because I've run into them multiple times. Yang is not here, because he is dead in this timeline. We're gonna grab the head jet. There's nothing we need from the top level. Sometimes there's a scarab beetle flying around up here. This time there's not. No sad. There's nothing we need from the middle level. I want to shoot the bat down here, and on the bottom level we buy a bunch of stuff. So I don't need presents yet, because there'll be another opportunity to get presents later. But I'm going to buy all of that, and there is another gold beetle over here, and so just in case I need some money, because we were getting pretty much down to 0 at that point, we'll grab some more. And I wouldn't mind the blood, since it's just right here, so we'll try to grab some of that. Same with you. Oh boy! Okay, you went flying way over here. And then I didn't catch any of your blood, and I ended up spending my own. Brilliant! Okay, in that case, I don't usually do this. But we'll try to gather some blood there to get back up to 9 hearts. Great. Okay, Olmec. I already have plenty of bombs, and when I go through to get the Ankh, I will visit the Three Sisters and get my other box of 12 bombs. So in order to speed up the Olmec fight, I just go immediately into the Olmec Fighty Dodgy Bit. Fighty Dodgy Bit. That's apparently the name of this stage of the battle. And I've gotten a little bit faster at Olmec. I still... Like, I've seen Alex Diener do Olmec like crazy good fast. But I'm not that good of a player. So you get what you get when it's Brian fighting Olmec. So I prefer to let him start bombing the level and making a mess of everything. It also gives me a little bit more money when he does so. And so we'll go through at least 1 round of 3 volleys of bombs. And then we just kind of check out the level and figure out where we want to try to attack him and drop him. Are there any particularly good places? It's often the case that on the left-hand side, he's often, yeah, done a good bit of bombing damage, and there is a good bit of bombing damage over here, so I'm going to try to drop him on the left-hand side if I can. It wasn't exactly where I wanted him to go. I guess I could just do this again and try to send him right back down. I did manage to get him right there, though. And he's kind of coming the wrong way right now. Okay, so let's just let him do another barrage of bombs. There's 1 set. Here comes the next one. And let's make sure that we fly over him. Pretty sure I can get far enough away that I'm not going to get hit by any bombs. But that was 3. And so now, yeah, there's a kind of narrow hole there that we could get him through. Yeah, I could probably get him through there as well. These guys have blood, so while we're over here thinking about it, let's grab some. And yeah, if I drop him right here, that'll work. Great. This one also has the advantage that now I can get him to jump once to the right, and then just kind of check out if any of the bombs from the upper level have made a good hole down here. They have not. But sometimes when I have more rounds of bombs, Olmec has already done some good work over in that area. Okay, but now basically I try to get him kind of jumping in a little left-right pattern in a general area, and then take out some alien spaceships in between. That was a little bit scary, but it's fine. Alright, he's starting to make a big hole right there, which is great. Let's, yeah, sure, have him go ahead and do that. And then, yeah, down here would be great. And over there is pretty good. And now at this point, there might be a good enough hole that we can get him in there. And if not, it might be worth using a bomb. It's also possible to crush that thing. Okay, you did not crush that thing. So I want to deal with the other alien spacecraft over there, and I think it's not flying high enough right now to get smooshified. So let's do one of these. It might actually help us. Oh, golden parachute. Yeah, it definitely made a big enough hole. So he drops gold with his golden parachute. Good for him. Alright, that didn't go where we wanted, but if we do this again... Yeah, okay. Olmec has fallen in the lava. And we'll make it through there. So I'm getting a little bit better at it. In any case, I'm more consistent, if nothing else, at least with this set of upgrades, with the jetpack and the shotgun. I feel very comfortable killing Olmec at this point. So that is definitely, I don't know, an improvement over where I've been in the past. At some point in the past, I don't know how long it's been. So yeah, kind of opportunistically collecting some scarab beetles, but not worrying too much about getting all of them. Would like to get some blood there. And there was some more money over there, but it's fine. Alright, got some blood there, that's good. There's a tiny bit of money right here that I'll just go ahead and grab. I do like having the parachute. We can pick up our 12 bombs on the way out. And then head into the tide pool. Okay, and 4-1, I'm going to continue, at least on this particular run, to ignore Tusk and just get us to 4-2 and try to get the present. I'm not going to worry about hired hands. I'm going to do all the carrying on my own, because hired hands can be chaotic. And so we're just going to kill enemies and go on through. I don't really need this gold, probably. This one, I guess I can jump on your head now that I have spike boots. That enemy, for whatever reason, always makes me especially nervous. And Damsel Doggy, I guess, since you are extremely rescuable, we'll go ahead and whip you once, whip you twice, it's twice as nice, something something. I don't know, it feels like there should be song lyrics there. And rescue the damsel. Okay, but now this is where the magic's gonna happen. Okay, so step 1, kill that thing. Alright, it has been killed. Step 2. I want to not rob the shop. I'm going to pay for the things in the shop to get my extra bombs and my compass. So, yoink, 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 yoink. Great. Big spender. Yep, that's me. Oh, I do not like you there, so yeah, we'll do that. And we can just shoot the Octopi, I think. Neat. I don't care about Ton and the duplication gun. I don't know that I care about Excalibur. It was ropes instead of bombs again there. But I definitely want the Great Humphead, but before we even do the Great Humphead, let's kill the remainder of the landfaring and seafaring enemies who threaten our run. Alright, so that is basically all the landfaring ones. And now if I go into the ocean, we can start going after the Great Humphead, who is somewhere over there. And there's also some fish. I think he just died. I think that was his death throes noise. I want to get rid of this fish. Okay, got rid of it. There is the gift. I want to not open the gift, so I want to make sure that this fish gets killed by me from a higher vantage point. Then I don't think there's any other enemies over there. So we're gently going to go over here, pick up the present, and not open it. There's a hired hand who I now have in my party, which I don't love. And I'm not going to worry about the shotgun. You can't carry the present from level to level? I did not know that. The plan, the brilliant plan, was to sacrifice the present on that Kali altar right there. But it doesn't work that way. Alright. It was probably that way in Spelunky 1 as well, and I just did not remember that. Well, poop. Okay, in that case, I do have another alternative for what we could do with this run. Let me think for just a moment. I'm no longer carrying a shotgun. I do have the Ankh, but I don't have Excalibur, so I don't have a good way to kill Kingu. So I think Destiny Tablet is out. So in this case, I think the proper thing to try to do to salvage this run is A, see what's on the normal 4-4, so that we start learning the layout of that level, and B, see if we can somehow obtain a shotgun or something to fight, because I'm going to try to break my way into Madame Tusk's on 6-3 or whatever it is again. Okay, so I'm not going to the secret downstairs-y exit. I would still like to rescue the damsel, and I still don't want to deal with the axolotl. Alright, so you want to, yeah, die that way? Sure. And I could actually get some... Right, and since I'm not using the Ankh, I'm going to have an extra life. Ooh, I'm going to have an extra life. I am going to have an extra life, which means multiple chances, potentially, to break into Madame Tusk's. Okay. So despite the fact that this didn't work the way that I wanted it to, we still have possibilities. And now, I have no idea. I guess I'd have to look for a specific seed to do the eggplant run. I don't know where the exit is, the normal exit on here. Let's go find it. I guess it's down and right somewhere. And I'm going to choose to find it on this level. If I wait for 2 more moments, that Jiangxi, yeah, we'll just do something silly. Hey, damsel doggy, sure. Okay, there's the exit. Damsel doggy to the exit. Me to the exit. So let's try to learn the layout of this level. We have plenty of bombs to help stay alive without using our Ankh. Who knows? Maybe there's a tiny chance that there will be both a Kali altar and a shop selling presents on this level, and maybe we'll get another chance at the eggplant too. It's extremely unlikely, but one could hope. Interesting. The water took away all the velocity or momentum or whatever from my gift throwing. Hehe. Alright. I like letting the traps do the work for me. So yeah, I was trying to throw the pot at that guy, and oh, okay. That could have been bad. Let's try not to have awful moments. I think if I do this, yeah, that works. Let's carry your corpse. Okay, so we're trying to learn the layout of this level. The dog is hidden back there. It's a little bit of blood that I can pick up by squishing you there. Just a Jiangxi over here. So other than those traps at the beginning, which I should probably just bomb through rather than do the dangerous move that I did, this seems like a very straightforward level to get through, just to get to the exit. But I guess it doesn't matter, because I'm not going to have an eggplant, so that was the reason that I wanted to kind of plan this out. But is there anywhere earlier? No, I think the only other Kali altar in the entire seed was on 1-2, or 1-3, whatever it was. 1-3. Okay. It is the same Ice Caves generation. Kali did get angered. Here is where I believe I would need to bring an eggplant at some point for something to happen. I don't know what. And so at this point, yeah, I should continue building my health and seeing if I can find a weapon that will eventually help us break into Madame Tusk's as an uninvited guest, since I haven't figured out how to become an invited guest. That is the current plan. And so I'm just trying to get a little bit more. I guess I can rescue the damsel. Hadn't really occurred to me before. I could just carry him to the exit. Oh, I could also sacrifice him on the remaining portion of the altar. Haha! Kali's very happy. Alright, so she was unhappy, she was happy. I guess she was mostly happy. But she was momentarily angry when part of the altar blew up. I guess if I were some kind of god and someone blew up my altar, I would be angry too. So who could blame her? Okay. So we skipped the ice caves. Seems good. I don't need this for anything. Oh, interesting. Okay, the mech suits, I guess, give them a bit of extra health or whatever. And it doesn't seem like he tries to shoot at me there. Okay, so stay alive through this level. I actually successfully hit the UFO. I'm pretty pleased by that. And I think I can hit the Lamasu too. Yes, great. Okay. So I'm learning how to throw my non-sticky bombs. I don't love what's happening here, and I'm not sure how I want to deal with it. Does the elevator set off the shooty trap? It does. So the shooty trap has gone red, red, blue, it's charged, and then the elevator shoots it. Okay, I did not realize that. So that's a way that I can not worry about that particular shooty trap. Oh boy! Okay, that was a closer call than I wanted it to be. I've never checked out the bottom left of this level. I don't know that I'm particularly interested in doing that, though. I think I just want to focus on getting to Tusks, ideally with my Ankh still in tow. I can get Keylin even though I didn't get the Destiny tablet. Hold the phone. This never occurred to me. Like, I could still totally get the Destiny tablet, right? Right? I guess we have to find out, right? Alright, so let's find out. Okay, I wanted to get some guys out of the way. I was kind of hoping you were going to be one of the guys. Oops. Throwing a pot is dangerous. I can just whip you. So let's just sit here, and then whip! Alright, I broke off your helmet. Ah, darn it. Okay, I got some blood. That's nice. Now you're in a slightly better spot. Hey! Cut it out. Okay. So, despite the fact that I don't have the Destiny tablet... Okay, this is something we've never tried before, isn't it? I still know which Ushabti is specific to this seed. So in theory, I could still get Qilin. That just made things, I don't know, more complicated. I've changed routes of what I'm doing in this seed a couple of times now. Alright. None of those electrospheres are coming at me. Great. There's not a shopkeeper at the exit, so we only have to avoid the electrospheres. And we avoided that one, and I don't think that crate was anything too great. Might have just been some ropes or something. Cute. Alright, Qilin is here. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to open up this entire level using a number of bombs to make it super safe for Qilin to get through here. Qilin. And yeah. Then maybe we won't do Tusk and we'll instead... Do I want to fight Tiamat, or do I just want to try to fly through the ceiling? I think I still want to fight Tiamat. Because it might be necessary, I just don't know if it's necessary. And I think I could successfully fight her. And I think now that I know what I'm doing, I could also successfully stash Qilin somewhere. So that... Stay out. Alright. Stash Qilin somewhere so that it would be safe. Okay, so let's get rid of that electrosphere, definitely. And I would like to get rid of this one as well. There we go. Okay, so that should make things, if not super safe, at least pretty safe. So let's go get the Mount of Destiny. And try to play well. Also remind me, I was taking a look at the, I don't know if you call it like the timing of the lasers at the top of Tiamat's chamber. I think using this mount you could probably fly straight upwards. and just kind of, if you just held the button, like be moving upward at the right speed just to fly through all the lasers, which would kind of make sense as being kind of like the main point of this mount. So I'm kind of hopeful there. Okay, so what we're going to do is immediately go and stash the mount on the other side of the world. Okay, so, pardon me. Oh, no, come back! Son of a gun. Alright, to heck with fighting Tiamat. I'm really frustrated by that. I do have 14 ropes. So I'm going to try to use the jetpack again. To do something slightly amazing. Oops, crap, I threw bombs. I meant to throw ropes. Alright, clearly, the person who doesn't even know which button is the rope button is the person who's ready to win at this. I'm also curious, if I throw a rope here, it does burn, but it leaves the little hook. What if I throw another rope at a different height? That one burns too, but it leaves another little hook. And then I throw one there. I might be able to just like leave enough hooks that I could like climb up all the individual hooks. Oh, hello, bad guys who are flying up to me. That did not occur to me. Tiamat is still summoning bad guys down there, I suppose. Alright, so I guess from this height... Oops, wrong button again. I'm wasting a lot of ropes here. Okay, that one just ended up in the same spot. Okay, there's another rope there. And so now if I go from here... Okay, that does, even though it's inside the laser, it still kind of like appears there. Oh, that one just fell, though. Okay. So that might be all the roping I can do. And I think even with that thing's going there, the electrosphere, I'm okay. So I'm going to try to hang on the second from the top damsel doggy rope thingy. And see if we can get another look. Although, oh gosh. I need to, hold on, I need to ride a bubble to get my jetpack recharged. Okay, so jetpack is recharged. Okay. Yes, I can climb these like this. Okay. I can climb from one to another. So, if I hit the rope button again... oh, we're in the sky. It doesn't have a background to cling on to. Is that what's happening? Let me try once more. Now? It might have hit the other laser beam if I do it from here. I'm getting my ropes back, so it doesn't hurt to try. Well, hurt to try. Okay, that one I didn't get back. Then the other thing I'm curious about trying, which I am going to try while I'm here, is throwing a bomb. I'm going to try throwing it to the left. Don't know that it changed anything. I'm going to try throwing it up and left this time. There we go. Just to see if possibly it's going to explode something on the far left that will turn off one of the lasers. Doesn't appear to do so. So now my final move, for my final trick, I'm just going to use all of my jetpack fuel, try to go up as high as I can, but also go to the left in case I can see something on the side of the screen. So here we go. Oh boy. I can kind of see it. I'm actually going to be alive for a little while here, and I'm going to get resurrected. Now that I know what I'm seeing, is it possible that I could turn off the electricity thing somehow? Somehow. Oh! I lost my jetpack. That probably lessens the chances of all this stuff working. I do have 6 ropes left, so I could still try to rope up there, but then without a jetpack I'm not going to be able to fly up farther. So, then the one other thing that I could do is attempt to get some more practice just at fighting Tiamat by throwing bombs, so... Let's first take a nasty fall that we totally did not need to take. Let's get this thing out of the way. Oh, I just did it again. Because I'm that smart. Alright, we still have 2 hearts. We're fine. Get rid of the bat. It'll bring me some blood, which might help too. Okay, I need to throw the bomb much higher. I think I did deal damage to her there. That one, I held the bomb for too long. That didn't go quite far enough. That one wasn't high enough. Oh boy! Okay, that was scary. I dealt a little bit of damage to her, but I think just from the bomb hitting her and not from the explosion. That one, the explosion might have gotten her. That one went too far. I can get a lot of momentum in a short distance here. That one also went too far. Oops! Crap! I was still holding my bomb. Okay. That had a number of twists and turns. If I want to do the eggplant thing, I'm going to have to find a different seed for it, it would appear. So that can be something I can do on my own to-do list, off camera. And Chiwin this time, I just accidentally pressed up while I was flapping, trying to bring it to the left-hand side of the screen, and pressing up when you press the jump button causes you to dismount in the air. And then my stupid mount fell to the bottom of the ocean. So I need to learn to not do that, I suppose. I might try one more run just to see if I can get Chiwin now that I know that I can skip the boss. Alright, I'm back because I had a revelation, which is, since I don't need to fight Kingu in the Abzu, I don't need the head jet. And since I don't need the head jet, I don't need to do the Boon Challenge. And since I was trying to just save time on the run so that I would be able to complete it more quickly in the future, I decided I wouldn't save the sisters because it'll be a dozen fewer bombs, but it just kind of saves me some time. So basically, this is my non-head jet buying version of the black market, and I still have enough to purchase a bunch of bombs in here, which is great, and actually come out with more money than I'm accustomed to, since I saved 40,000 on purchasing the head jet. But I don't think the head jet is required for anything that I'm doing now. And I guess since we're not going to the boss intending to spend the Ankh, continuing to get some extra money, or extra blood from various enemies could be good. So, yeah, I thought of this. This is actually the 3rd attempt. The first attempt I just did something foolish in one of the early zones. The second attempt I actually died to Olmec 2. Somehow I got him in a position where one of his bombs from his little bomb volley immediately exploded right next to his face when I was standing below him right at the start, like I usually do, like right down here. Still not sure how it happened. And as a result, it blew up the 2 purple things, and he immediately fell down. He fell on top of me. And I don't have video of it because I didn't have video running. Oh, there's still another bomb volley coming. I'm so busy talking about what happened in the past that I should be focused on what's happening in the present. Okay, did you do a very good job exploding anything over here? Left edge is pretty good. Okay, so we're going to try to bring Olmec down here. And yeah, I still have 48 bombs, even without the sisters, so we're still in pretty good shape bomb-wise, I think. Hey. There we go. He's not quite out. I think he's going to get kind of stuck-ish, which is kind of good, because it means if I go down here, he'll fire his bombs, and they'll kind of, like, pile up right next to him. Oh! I didn't see that coming, though. And now I'm in trouble. My shotgun, I will go back for in a moment. I think he still has one more round of bombs, so let's kind of wait it out. I might be wrong about that. Oh no, I hear them. There's my shotgun. And my shotgun's still there. Okay, great. So yeah, when he explodes out an area like that for himself or whatever, like now it's going to be super easy to drop him down. The only catch is actually trying to shoot his purple things. There we go. Great. And he probably fell down really deep because he probably put a bunch of bombs in this hole. Yeah. Okay, so that's a really good spot, actually. So let's get him to bomb this hole open a little bit wider if we can. That looks pretty good. And yeah, I could use the practice here, and since I missed something kind of fun and interesting... Oh boy, that's not the best spot to let him be crushing down on me. Missed something fun and interesting on camera. Let's keep the camera rolling for Olmec. Oh, okay. Almost did something foolish there. Well, arguably you could say I did do something foolish there. Unfortunately, it did not completely cost me. It's probably a better assessment of what just happened there. That actually is really good. Because, yeah, now one more stomp would get it. Unfortunately, I don't think the stomp is going to be... Oh, this might do it. Yep. Okay. He stomped on the UFO and made things super easy for us. So that was a little bit lucky, but I'll take it. Yeah, other than that weird thing that just happened off camera, where Olmec 2 immediately fell on top of me, as I said before, I'm getting consistent at Olmec with this set of power-ups. I still need a whole lot more practice with lesser sets of power-ups. Okay, so I don't need to go to the Abzu, because the only reason to go to the Abzu is to get the Tablet of Destiny so that you know which... is it a clay idol? What is it called? You know which of the things to pick up that Qilin is inside. But I already know that. So I don't need to go to the Abzu, I don't need to fight either of the 4-4 mini-bosses. And instead we can just go through the levels directly. Okay, so no sisters here, because we did not rescue them. And does it show my total time so far in the run on the transition screen here? Because I'm curious if it does. This level total. Yeah, so it's only taken me 12 minutes to get this far. So this is really nice, because 12 minutes to be in the tide pool with all of these resources is definitely like the hallmark of the best seed that I've found so far. So hooray for that. There we go. Okay, that's the way that I can deal with you. Okay, so I should pause again for a minute to think about what I'm doing here. And I guess what I'm doing here is... I guess we're back on the Qilin run. Which means I just need to get through the easy version of 4-4, get through the ice caves, and then work even harder to keep Qilin alive on 6-3 and 6-4. Okay, so that is the plan. We're also going to try to move a little bit more swiftly through this level because now we really know what's going on. Thank you. Wow, big spender. Alright. Is there an octopede to my right? Perhaps there is, but it really doesn't matter because it's far enough away that it doesn't matter. Okay, great. Ropes again. I'm not sure what happened the one time I got the bombs. And I don't need Excalibur because I'm not going to be fighting Kingu. And you know what? I don't even need to fight those enemies because I don't have to clear the path for other helper friends to try to successfully get through here. I just need to go on my own. Yeah, this will be so much faster. And I don't need to go through the secret entrance thingy. I am not accustomed to going to the left, however. So let's wait for this poison guy to turn around, maybe? Will he turn around right now? No, he's just gonna sit there. Alright, I deal with him like this. I've got plenty of bombs. Let's just do that, and then learn... Oh, this brings me past the axolotl. That's why I like going the other way. Yeah, I don't want to go anywhere near the axolotl, because those things frighten me. So we're still gonna go this way. And then come around here. And go this way. And then... Where is the exit that I'm going through this time. Yeah, my compass is pointing to the right. Okay, so it's to the right, so I don't need to bomb out of here. And there's another axolotl over here. I guess I haven't come through this section before. No, I did come through this section before. Maybe the axolotl had already died for some reason? I don't recall. I think I'm not going to bother going after the damsel, because we're at 13 hearts already and we're trying to move swiftly, because I may yet need more attempts at this. Okay, and so on this one, the exit's on the bottom right. It was a relatively quiet level is all that I remember, and it was a real pain in the neck to get through here, so we're just going to use a bomb to destroy that, so we don't have to worry about the pain in the neck bits. And I decided I do know how to get potentially blood out of you by doing that, so I will do so. And sure, get rid of you. I'm not sure how you managed to come up through my feet and deal damage to me, but rather than complain about it, I'll just move on. Alright. No eggplant in our hands. We did anger Kali, which is a shame. I'm carrying a shotgun this time, so I'm not going to rescue the damsel. So I will whip the damsel for a little bit of blood, in case it turns out to be helpful to do so. And then just in case the damsel manages to find his own way, we'll do that. Damsel did not find his own way. I'm sad to say. Okay, great. Get a little bit of blood, perhaps. There's the other section of the Kali altar, which we'll try not to destroy. Oh boy. That was kind of cool. Caught the blue gem in midair. Looked kind of like a trick shot. Okay, so once again, this time I do have a shooty shotgun. I nevertheless am happy to throw a bomb at the Lamasu because he scares me. I didn't hear him scream, it's because he didn't die. It's a good reason to not hear him scream. So we'll do that. Ah! Okay, that time he died. Right. The turkey down there is probably not worth going after because there are two mounts who will try to kill me and also an electrosphere. So we're not going that way. Just so you know the rationale. I don't remember how I did go through here, though. I guess I went... Did I bomb further to the right? Yeah. This elevator is not setting off that shooty gun, though. Whereas I thought previously the elevator was setting off the shooty gun. If I bomb it, does anything change? Oh, was the elevator shooting at the Olmites? Or the elevator? The gun was shooting at the Olmites and not the elevator? Let's watch the elevator go past. No, it shot at the elevator. I'm not sure why the gun was shooting sometimes. Oops. Crap. I see the electrosphere. Okay. I see all the threats. We're okay. Oh boy! Oh. Damsel doggy, I'm sorry. Oh boy, okay. Despite the fact that I've been through this a few times, still very scary. Oh boy, super scary. Yep. Those... I should look up the name. Electrospheres. I do not like. Do not want. Okay. He's dead. Those guys are dead. That's all terrific. I do need to go pick up Chilin's capsule, but before I do, let's make sure that everything is free and clear. And you know what? I've got 50 bombs. We're just going to make sure that the elevator has no chance of crushing us by getting rid of a few bits of platform over here. Okay, so now it's going to be super easy for me to come down this way. And I don't think there were any enemies over here, but there was an electrosphere that I wouldn't mind taking out, perhaps. There's just some ropes here. That does not take it out. Just so I don't have to worry about it at the exit, we're going to do that. Oh, there's a gun over there to the right. And I don't think I need my shotgun anymore. So now we go back to the chamber of the Ushabti. Oh gosh, the elevator still managed to almost get me. elevators. It's just like Hollow Knight. It's like, you know what, I'm gonna blow this one up too. Elevators are designed to kill players in games for some reason. Okay, so we got our extra time, we feel protected. We know that it is you. So we'll bring you back up to the entrance, not get crushed by an elevator. We're gonna go around here and we're gonna go a little bit slowly because the elevator still managed to surprise me even though I cleared so much stuff out. Okay, so there's the elevator. We're gonna wait for it to go up and then it's gonna be away from us for a long time. And then we got rid of the thing at the exit and I need to carry this forward, so we're gonna have to leave the shotgun behind, which is sad, but so be it. Okay. And then we'll come back for you later once the place is completely safe. Alright, so there's Jilin. But we need to make a nice, safe path through the level that is going to avoid all the threats. Or at least most of the threats. Alright, so there's plenty of space past this elevator, so it's not a problem. Right, there's the crazy UFO over here who's coming up, and now I can destroy, and let's just make sure I don't hit the tusk guy along the way. Alright, and there's an electrosphere there that I wouldn't mind getting rid of. Great. The exit's over here, here's another electrosphere to get rid of, and then the exit's gonna be safe. Okay, so, nice, safe path to take Jilin through this floor. And then on the next floor, I am not going to press up on my controller, which my controller sometimes does register ups when I'm just trying to press left and right. So I'm going to maybe even aim like down left and down right. Try to help ensure that that does not happen. Alright. Jilin. We're gonna fly down, left, and down, right. Ugh. I managed to dismount before I was even in the air. Okay. You stay safe. Oh, gosh. You stay safe over there. And I don't have sticky bombs. So my plan for defeating Tiamat... I do plan to defeat Tiamat. Let's wait to see who that summoned. Okay, it's an Octopi. I can totally stomp your feet. And let's just do that. There will be enemy carcasses raining down from the ceiling if I'm not careful. Well, even if I am careful, perhaps. So let's just be aware of that. But I think I can just start hurling bombs now. And I don't think they're going to hit Jilin on the other side, hopefully. Yeah, and this is a good trajectory. I'm not sure. Okay, I definitely hit her there. And I almost hit her there. Definitely hit her there. Just missed her there. Just missed her there. Missed her there. I at least hit her with the bomb, if not the explosion. There's the Octopi carcass that I was mentioning earlier. Oh, okay. That's okay. That was close. That was not good enough. Okay, got a direct hit that time. That was extremely bad. I only hit her with the bomb that time. That was close. I didn't throw it high. Let's get some more blood, perhaps. Still have 19 bombs. Oh boy! That was almost great. There we go! Okay, so I've defeated Tiamat, and with luck, Jilin is still alive. There could be other enemies in the world, so let's witness. Okay, I don't see enemies. Okay, if I hold the if I hold the button, you fly like this. So let's just look for the appropriate moment And then I'm just going to hold the button and fly through and trust the developers would make the game reasonable in that regard. I need the electrosphere to go by one more time. Oh, it already did. Hold on. Okay. Holding the button. It's a little bit too fast. Okay, I'm somewhere. Alright, I'm somewhere. It's Tun! Reborn, you've done well to reach this place. Yes, I have done well. Oh, there might have been something on the ceiling there. And this appears to be all that's here. I guess let's continue riding. Can I ride? I can't. Alright, well, you've done your job. Good job. Mount. Where does this take me? Ooh! To another spaceship? Okay. Okay, so there's an entrance right there. Am I gonna beat my mother for the first time? This seems plausible. Am I controlling the spaceship, or is this a cutscene, or what's gonna happen here? This is crazy. I thought this was gonna lead to another level. Oh, maybe it does. So I just busted out of the moon's surface, passing by my friends, and I am going to go on to another level that is no longer going to be on the moon. It's instead going to be... I've seen screenshots with like some constellation in the sky. Sunken city. In the bottom of the well, the first city sleeps. Okay, we have found a new place. And from watching other people play arena mode, I'm not sure if it would be, I haven't hardly played it or whatever. I have seen some of the elements in here because some of the elements were in arena mode. And so basically this reminds me of things that were in the Worm in Spelunky HD, where there's blocks that you can just whip or destroy with just about anything, but after a moment they grow back. And there's also, I think these are tunnels. Yeah. Oh, there's a frog. Oh dear. Journal entry added. Fire frog. Some of Sunken City's frogs have developed an explosive personality. So that looks like the same fire frog that was in Spelunky HD, so it's going to explode in a moment. Yes, okay. So fire frogs exist. Yeah, and those are the two elements I know about. Basically, the blocks you can destroy that come back and the tunnels. So basically everything else here is going to be new to me. Okay, we're in a new zone. This looks, it's like a Kali altar, except for it's a somebody else altar, maybe? And there's like a chest here, almost, it looks like. Although that might just be background decoration. And I see. So there's a tunnel here. And I don't have control when I'm in here. It just kind of automatically moves me through that little zone. I do see that there are traps in this zone, such as there were in the dwelling. The arrow traps. That one was poisoned. Okay, so perhaps all the traps here will have poison arrows. I'm not going to experiment with the idle set piece right now. I see a non-fire frog. It is the case that throwing rocks against these blocks will destroy them. I presume if the blocks come back while I'm inside them, bad things will happen. I imagine that there's some kind of enemy inside here. Journal entry added. It's a grub. Presumably, if I leave one of the grubs for long enough to do its thing, frog, great. It would grow into a new enemy and I would get another entry in my journal, but right now I would prefer to work on staying alive as long as possible. I do see the arrow trap just at the last moment. I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with that arrow trap, but I do see it. I suppose a rope would be a fantastic way. So yes, the presence of all of the poison makes this extremely daunting. And I worry that the grubs are going to start waking... Yep, the grubs start waking up when I get near them. Okay. Do I see Tun over here? A warning, reborn. She said something, something, and then begin challenge. I didn't read the warning, so I'm going to choose to skip the challenge for right now. I got a journal entry added. Oh, I destroyed the egg sac this time. Beneath the thin membrane, you can see something writhing around vigorously. Okay. And to my below, like some of the grubs are still going around, and so hopefully I'll be cut off from them, but maybe one of them will turn into another enemy. Yeah, I'm watching it. Oh my goodness. Alright. Now I want that enemy in my journal. and I might be able to kill it. It's moving very slowly. There are going to be multiple of them, so it's kind of scary. I got it. It's a giant fly, a fly of titanic proportions. It looks threatening, but seems rather uninterested in us. Got it. So it sounds like he wanders rather than attacks the player. And what is that? That must be just the little nothing creature of this zone. So presumably that will appear in the starting area. Look at this mouths and eyes in the background. This is a crazy place. Alright, that was 7-1. And it didn't occur to me until just now. We moved upwards through that level, so we're kind of like making an ascent, as it were. Oh! Something teleported over there. I didn't see what it was. I don't think it was Beg. I'm just going to choose to get past all you guys for the moment. I don't have something to carry. I have plenty of ropes still, though, so let's just do this. I'm not going to worry about the fire guy. Alright, this thing apparently... Oh, there's like bones falling from the ceiling. Okay, I see. So it grows some bones and then they fall. Got it? Okay. I think I understand the nature of that trap. I wonder if I can destroy it by attacking it. Perhaps. I wonder what happens if I blow up one of these tunnels. Oh, there is a frog trap. Spear is so huge it's hard to imagine what it was meant to be used against human beings. Okay, I did not see... Oh, I see the trap now. It is above me right here. And so does that mean that that would set it off? No. Did it already get set off? I'm not sure. Let's choose not to worry about that for right now. So these guys apparently are kind of docile. So he could be a source of blood, since I happen to have a Kapala. Oops, speaking of... Alright, can I blow up the traps? Yes, and I did get a journal entry. Bone drop. The mass of bones is so large that it's starting to burst out of the ground. Okay. And there is a Kali Altar here. Don't want to sacrifice myself on it. There's Ghost Pot still in this level. Here's another one of these spear traps that I'm still not sure if and how it might have gone off. Oh, I get it. Okay, you walk in front of it and it does a little bushy thing. Alright, I understand now. Where is the place to continue the ascent? It's over here. So the tunnels make it a little less visually obvious how you're going to progress through the level. So that appears to be one of the challenges of this zone, or that's my assessment. I also presume we're still under the 3-minute time limit, so I'm a little bit worried about running out of time. This is interesting. That's why we're ascending. It's because gravity's upside down, or something. Maybe? I'm not sure exactly how to interpret all that I'm seeing. My bombs, I think, still go downwards, but the water goes upwards. Also, let's have you guys not turn into flies. How do I get to a place? The exit's in the upper right. I can see my compass pointing there. Oh, right. I can break through these. Okay, this is... I suppose you get used to it. And why is that frog... So apparently that's what happens if one of the blocks that you destroy grows back inside of you before you get out of the way in time. And since we left grubs at the beginning, now there's lots of flies at the beginning. So that is just one of the challenges of using the Ankh or whatever. Alright. And apparently also I lost my jetpack, because I guess the jetpack blew up when the ruckus happened. Oh gosh, terrible chill. Okay, 3 minutes. So yeah, that has not changed. I managed to avoid the spear trap, even though that I forgot that it was there, but unfortunately, we have the ghost, and I'm not sure the best way to avoid the ghost right now. I tried a thing, it didn't work. Okay. We found a new zone, we got some new entries in our journal, that's exciting. It's very difficult to get here, and apparently there could be a bit more. But yeah, that is definitely enough for today. I didn't intend to do this much. I didn't intend to do any of this at all, actually. But once again, sometimes that's how Spelunky works. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.